said forever, but you whispered it low. Now forever feels like a word I don't know. The clock ticks slow, but it won't rewind. I'm lost in the echo you left behind. I reach for your shadow, but it slips through my hand. I'm falling apart, piece by piece. Every tear's a shot, no release. Crying your name into the dark. I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. Your picture's fading, but your eyes still sting. Like a ghost in my chest, you haunt everything. The rain on the window, it sings your tune. A melody broken, it howls at the moon. I call to the silence, but it doesn't reply. I'm falling apart, piece by piece. Every tear's a shot, no release. Crying your name into the dark. I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart.
Empty bottles on the nightstand, heart still sinking. Clock ticks slow, but my mind keeps sprinting. Moonlight dances on the broken glass. Echoes of your laugh, they refuse to pass. Pain in my chest, a concrete slab. Memories sharp, cut deep, they stab. Phone in my hand, no text to see. A ghost in my world, haunting endlessly.
Shadows creeping, walls keep breathing. Every corner, your name repeating. Falling shadows, I'm lost in the deep. Crying to the silence, it won't let me sleep. Falling shadows, your face in the haze. Caught in the dark, I'm counting the days.
Tears mixed with rain on the pavement cold. Every step I take, the ache grows bold. Fingers trace the air where you used to stand. The weight of your absence, a sinking sand. Voicemails play, your laugh on repeat. My heart skips a beat, then stumbles in defeat. I can't rewind, can't press erase. Stuck in this loop, your haunting embrace.
Shadows creeping, walls keep breathing. Every corner, your name repeating. Falling shadows, I'm lost in the deep. Crying to the silence, it won't let me sleep. Falling shadows. falling shadows in the room, can't see clear. Heart heavy, it drips, another wasted year. Clock ticks slow, hands freeze mid-motion. My chest a frozen ocean, drowning in devotion. Flicker of a candle, wax tears melt fast. Memories replay, but they never last. Dust settles where your voice used to linger, pointing blame at the cracks in my finger. Why you leave me in the silence? It screams, every breath feels borrowed, stuck in broken dreams. Falling shadows can't escape, can't run. The weight of your absence heavier than the sun. Neon lights blink, city's heart on life support. Echoes in the alley where your love fell short. Pulled threads unravel, sweater phrase at the seams. Now I'm stitching my life with patches of dreams. Tears mixed with the rain, pavement my confessor, writing stories in the puddles. Life's cruel editor, broken mirror reflections. I see too many me's, each one a version lost, sinking in your seat. Why you leave me in the silence? It screams, every breath feels borrowed, stuck in broken dreams. Falling shadows can't escape, can't run. The weight of your absence heavier than the sun. Thunder in my veins, heart feels heavy, dragging these chains. Memories like broken glass, they cut deep. Eyes wide open, but I can't sleep. The mirror shows a stranger's face, lost in this empty space. Shadows in my mind, can't escape the pain. Drowning in the dark, tears fall like rain. Flicker, life feels paused, time moves slow, cruel applause. Hopes crumble, ashes in the breeze, begging for peace, but I'm on my knees. Who am I when the silence screams? Chasing answers in broken dreams. Footsteps fade, the void remains. Wrestling ghosts, tethered to chains. Shadows in my mind, can't escape the pain. Drowning in the dark, tears fall like rain. Shadows in my mind, calling out my name. Echoes of the past, nothing feels the same. Nothing feels the same. Nothing feels the same. Tears on my screen, typing pain in the phone. Heart on haunted mansion, every room's what I want. Memories echo screaming walls that taunt. The silence too loud, my demons on the jaw. Fingers trace ghosts in the air, no touch. Reality a glitch, maybe it's too much. Shadows on the ceiling dancing in the clutch. Broken clock ticking, but time won't budge. Eyes red, so black I fade. Every step a crack in the masquerade. Shattered echoes bouncing off my chest. Lost to pieces, can't make sense of the rest. Shattered echoes screaming through my veins. Every heartbeat just a loop of pain. Now light swallows me whole, no dawn in sight. Moon's a liar, feeding me borrow light. Cigarette burns, tiny stars ignite. Ashes fall slow like dreams taking flight. Staring at the void, it stares back with ease. Breath like winter frost in every breeze. Hearts stitched together seem split to tease. Life a cold dealer, no tricks, just slays.
Mirror crack shards on the floor. Heart split, can't feel no more. Echo screaming in the hall. Walls closing, shadows crawl. Tears dry slow, rivers turn to stone. Lost in the crowd but still alone. Clock hands spinning, time won't wait. Every second a heavier weight. Shatter reflections, pieces of me, drowning in echoes, can't break free. Shatter reflections, all I see, a broken world. Where's the key? Smoke in the air, lungs burn cold, dreams decay, silver turns to mold, pages torn from a story untold. This pain's a diamond, bitter but bold. Voices in my head play tag, no rest. Truth feels fake, lies wear a vest. Night swallows day, moon stays away. Can't find the road, every path's a mistake. Shatter reflections, pieces of me, drowning in echoes, can't break free. Shatter reflections, all I see, a broken world. Where's the key? Shatter reflections, drowning in echoes. Shatter reflections, a broken world. Where's the key? Heart heavy, dragging through the concrete cracks. Whispers of the past, they always circle back. Mirrors of light, shows a stranger's mask. Lost in the fog, no questions asked. Rain on the rooftop, it taps and cold. Every drop of memory I can't unload. Shadows in my chest, they don't erode. Carrying a weight only I have to hold. Tears on the baseline, drowning in the flow. Echoes in the night, where do I go? Shadow reflections, pieces on the floor. Tears on the baseline, can't cry no more. Soul feels empty, but the room still swells. Silence screaming louder than cathedral bells. Breathing through the pain, inhale the hells. Wounds so deep you can't tell they dwell. Fingers trace scars like braille on my skin. Maps to the wars I fought within. The fire was quiet but I couldn't win. Pages of my life burned before they began. Voices in the static, fading in the mist. They promised me solace, but they always twist. Every word a dagger, every sound a fist. Lost in the echoes, but I can't resist.
clouds rolling, heart feels stolen. Empty halls echo my mind swollen. Tears on the pavement, drops keep falling. Symphony of sorrow, the night keeps calling. Broken mirrors, shattered reflection. Pieces of me lost, no direction. Soul GPS rerouting, endless correction. Grief's my shadow, no protection. Echoes in the rain, whispers in my veins. Drowning in the pain, I'm stuck in the chain. Shouting to the skies, but the silence remains. Echoes in the rain. Echoes in the rain. Cracks in the ceiling, stars I've been chasing. Hope's a mirage, I'm always erasing. Time slow drip, memories lacing. Love was a race, but I'm here pacing. Street lights flicker, life feels thinner. Hunger in my chest, but I ain't no winner. Dreams turn bitter, lost my inner sinner. Cold winds biting, but the fire's dimmer. Raindrops tap like a Morse code confession. Sky bleeds gray, my only possession. Fingers trace scars, a quiet obsession. Searching for peace, a failed progression. Raindrops tap like a Morse code confession. Sky bleeds gray, my only possession. Fingers trace scars, a quiet obsession. Searching for peace, a failed progression.
Shadows creep where the sunlight won't. Heart heavy, sinking deeper than a stone. Phone screen crack, missed calls from my past. Every moment slipping, can't make them last. Late nights, whispers on my bed. Echoes of your voice still in my head. Fingers trace the scars on my chest. Lost in a maze, no map, no rest. Clock ticking, it's a cruel disguise. Every second passing, more goodbyes. I'm falling apart, piece by piece, breaking down, no release. Tears hit the ground, sound like art, but I'm just falling, falling apart. Mirror cracked, it reflects my fears. Eyes red, drowning in a pool of tears. Dreams fade, colors bleed to gray. Time's a thief, stole my yesterday. Voices in my mind, they pull and shove, searching for the meaning in this thing called love. Room cold, heart colder still. Climbing up a mountain, but it's all uphill. Piece by piece, breaking down, no relief. Tears hit the ground, sound like art, but I'm just falling, falling apart. Shadows creep in my heart in the dark. Tears flood streets, or a river in the park. Woke up drowning, air feels sharp. Memories cut deep, a blade, no spark. The clock ticks loud, screaming in my ear. Ghost in the mirror, can't face the fear. Empty bottles on the floor, shattered cheers. Aching for a moment that's clear. Falling apart, every piece I hold. Falling apart, in the night so cold. Falling apart, these scars ain't all. Falling apart, no story told. Voices in my head, a cry of pain. Rain on the window, beats on the pane. Soul on fire, but it's ice in my veins. Running in circles, chained by the chain. The moon hides behind clouds, can't find the glow. Truth's a weapon, but lies still grow. Buried
can't find the track. A road to nowhere, bags on my back. Love was a map, now it's just a crack.
Heart heavy, bricks in my chest, can't live. Shadows on my walls, every light feels stiff. Broken clock, hands, time won't take. Dripping tears on the page, ink won't stick. Falling apart, every piece feels falling apart. Can't find where to start, laying apart. Drowning in the dark, laying apart. Falling apart. Mirror crack, reflection split in two. One side fights the other, just withdrew. Cold nights, thoughts burning like a fuse. Lose myself even when it feels like I lose. Silent screams, echoes in my mind. Every path I take, the end's unkind. Painted smiles, peel truth, hard to find. Soul in fragments, scattered, confined. Falling apart.